Okay, team, coming at you with a fun subject today. Stick with me for a few minutes. It's been a while since I've decided to sit in the chair and really focus in with you. This is a topic that I believe many of you can benefit from. I'm coming at you from an old 48-year-old guy that's done a lot of living and has been able to gain a lot of experience and stumble along the path of life and learn from it. And we're gonna touch on a topic today that I'm so radically passionate to talk about and to try to help people out there. And the topic is how to navigate your day in a way where you're able to crack doors open for you and build epic networks with influential people and influential businesses and industries and groups. And I see lots of people navigate this poorly and shut doors. You know, maybe even the door is cracked and you slammed it shut on yourself because of maybe mistakes that you made, and I can help you. So pay attention to this one. I really think you're going to get something from this. So one of the key things is an area where I've found myself having a little bit of success with is being able to collaborate and network and mesh things together, mesh my ideas with groups and ways and people that in industries to help them. And in return, you're not, number one, you never want to go into that situation like, how am I going to benefit from this? Like if that's your agenda, you're going to be exposed. And I'll try to expand upon that more here in a second. But let me tell you a secret, something that I learned a long time ago, is every single company or person that's working for those companies, the entity as a whole or individuals in that company or group that is allowing me, it's giving me even this much of an opportunity. Once you allow me in and I'm kind of semi a part of something that you're doing, or I'm collaborating with you in some form or fashion, I am going, and this is crazy important, I am going to do everything I can because you trusted me. You gave me a little bit of trust. I am going to do every freaking thing in my power to make you look good. You and your company, the brand. If it's Human, if it's Power Systems, if it's Spartan, if it's Decafit, if it's the Ram. There's so many companies that I have the wonderful ability to either now be, in some cases I'm co-owner, I'm an equity owner, or I'm getting paid by them in some form or fashion with contract payments or working contract jobs here, and it does turn into revenue in some cases, not always. But here's such a key piece with that: don't go into it with your driving force being, well, how do I make money today? That's where people go wrong. Your number one focus should be, you are radically passionate about how do I make you look good. And let me tell you what happens, man. There's going to be somebody in that organization that's going to have appreciation for that. It's like, man, that guy or girl just never once have they come to me and said, how are you taking care of me, dude? I better be taken care of financially. And you may be in a situation where you're not able to give a little bit of your time towards something in a way where you might not get reimbursed financially on the spot or in the near future from that level of service that you're providing for them. But anytime you can do that, you do that. You give your time. You intern. It's like you're interning with them. And guess what? There's no stipend, but man, you are giving. I'm going to come in like a house of fire, and that's not a good analogy. I'm going to come in with radical passion and work ethic, and I'm going to be like, you're going to see that this guy's got a lot to give me and my company, or me and whatever I'm offering. So people will come to me all the time like, Yancey, how do I get sponsors? How do I get affiliated with companies? I want to build. I've got something to offer, and I want to offer it to people. Number one, you need to start saying yes to every single opportunity that's out there. If you can mesh into your time, and not wreck your family. If you can still serve your family, put them first, and put food on the table, and have a decent work-life balance. As long as you can do that, start saying yes to every single thing you can say yes to. When there's an opportunity there, you say yes. And the moment that, so something, an opportunity's there, the door was cracked, you said yes, so now the door opens a little more, and now you're kind of in, and you might find yourself on a Google Hangout call or a Zoom call, because you're actually like providing a little bit of input on something, and you graciously offer what you can offer, and you do it with the most professional, high energy approach you can, most optimistic, positive energy that you can provide, and never once do you make it about the money. Because again, you're trying to get yourself in. It's not like somebody came banging on your door. It's different when somebody bangs on your door and they need you. You have the service provider. This is like you're trying to expand your horizons and get yourself involved in more things. That's just what I love. I'd go crazy if I wasn't involved in 15 different things. I'm an extrovert. I love collaborating, and that might not be for you, but that's who I am, and I love the very few things that I'm decent at. I love having the opportunity to provide that to other people and other groups and businesses, and I always, though I never go in with this is my goal, it will always come back to you in some form or fashion. You will be served in some way because of how passionately you served them. It's like everybody I've ever been, any company I've ever worked for, I may be racing. I'm the old 48-year guy racing age group now. If there's a brand paying me or supporting me in any way, boy, I'm gonna make it known. I'm gonna, as you may be the HR, you may be the social media director, the marketing director. The only thing you're ever gonna have to tell me is, Yancey, that's a little too much. Yancey, it's a little too much. Cam it back a little bit. Trust me, that's a great position to be in. I'm gonna show you that you may have never paid me a penny, but you allowed me in. And I said yes to that. And remember, you don't ever have to say yes, but once you do say yes, you give me a good reason why you should not freaking dive in and just serve, knowing that more opportunities could come available to you, knowing that it could turn in to strong revenue generation and more money for you to provide for your family and build you and grow your own business and your own things and grow that beautiful network. There's nothing more magical about having a huge network, and to where no matter what you're dabbling in, there's somebody somewhere that you can call, that you can lean on to help you because of how you've served them in the past. In some cases, that's all you get by radically diving in and serving that company, is you grow your network. At the end of the day, that's a damn good thing. That's beautiful. Man, this is a message. This is a topic I can go on forever. I love this. We may have a phase 2 of this one. Oh, man. So I love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. If you are working with anybody, meaning you said, because remember, raise your hand if somebody's forcing you to do something right now. If you're forced to work where you're working, or if you're forced to work with this company that you're affiliated with them in some form or fashion, maybe you're getting paid or you're not getting paid, but you said yes to doing it, and somebody cracked the door for you, you walked in and you tied yourself to them. Freaking give them everything you have. Create something. Have them laying on the bed. They go to bed that night and they're sitting there lying by their husband and wife, like, man, this guy or this girl, I've been working with them for a few days. Oh my gosh, dude. I got to find a way to keep them on my team. That's what you create. When you come in and show them and like, gosh dang, dude, he blew the doors off the hinges. I want him to stay here. And I want to try to find a few more like that. That's what you can create with an awesome attitude, an awesome approach about serve. Because guess what? I will always come back to you and serve you in some form or fashion, but you never expect that. That's it, my friend. I got to keep under 10 minutes and we're getting close. Thank you for tuning in. Live, love, have a serve big with big focus on the serve from Yancey's backyard. Much love, all you rock stars. Be good.